What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to this week's Toy Division Live. How are you doing, everyone? Sorry we're a little bit late, but work has beaten us all, or a few of us today. Ben is coming. Ben from Talk Toys Me. Again, he's just running late. He's got a commission that he's sending off, and he should be around 9 o'clock. He reckons he'll be with us. So rather make money than be with us.
It'd be a bit weird because me and him have never actually been on a live stream together.
That's probably why he's not turned up.
Yeah, well, that's what I was like, have I upset him somehow without knowing? I don't
know. I've only come on because I'm convinced Paul's 1G is going to drop out. And
yeah, he'll drop. In the last few days, I've not had any broadband, if everyone doesn't know. And to say children are dependent on broadband and Wi-Fi, oh my gosh, a 1-year-old wanting Mr. Tumble every 10 seconds and can't watch it because I can't stream it, I can't get it. I can only put it on my phone. I do not want her to have my phone. Oh,
got to get back to the good old days in the 80s, mate. When I grew up, when you needed one of them, and I
know. Not allowed that anymore.
Is there a reason why you do not want to hand your phone over to your kid?
Well, she can unlock it. I don't know how, but she can unlock it. But yeah, I don't want to. I use it for work.
Also, he runs his business from at the moment while his broadband.
Yeah,
just imagine that, like. Someone's messaged you, how much for this toy? And just get like
£1.
Blah, 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 blah,
blah, blah, blah.
Phones up there like someone up.
Yeah. If you give it to Mason, it will probably say something like, how do you build car in Minecraft? That'll be the answer.
I tried to buy, dear Trust Pilot, I tried to buy a toy, of course, of a Toy Scavenger. Didn't go well. Kept talking about Minecraft. Didn't make any sense.
Kieran, how you doing? Peach Toys and Things, how's it going? Andrew, how you doing? Leslie, how you doing? Yes, we are looking forward to NFCC 2. International Watcher Carlos, how you doing? The legend that is Archie, how you doing, mates?
Hey, man, you right?
Dad, hope you are well. Tony, how's it going? I hope you're well, dude.
I've got something you're going to like. I picked something up this week that you're going to like.
Is that then going to be a cheeky... How much can I buy it for, mate?
What's that? Oh, no, it's not.
No.
Oh, right, no.
I think I know what you're getting at.
Good Toys, how's it going? Adam, how you doing?
Even.
I made this. How you doing? Everyone's here.
Ollie's live stream on Monday was absolutely great, super relaxing, chilled, watching him build a figure from scratch, a claymation figure. He's doing part 2 of the Skeletor build on Monday, 8:30. Strongly recommend. Very chilled, very, it's really nice, real nice vibe. So yeah, I made this on YouTube, a really cool live stream, Monday, 8:30. Get on it.
God,
I might actually be able to get on that one. I couldn't do this week's one. I will not on it, but like watch it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's nice. Brad
Biscayne, how you doing? London Toy Shop, how are you? God, everyone in there. Darren, how you doing? Bertie, how's it going?
Toy Shop picked up the what did I say? The Dark Crystal NECA figure.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know if they did any. Yeah.
Price me that.
eBayed them to see, and I was like, absolutely not. That's ridiculous.
It's pricey. It's pricey.
It's BS that they're that much. No way.
They don't come up very often. Is the thing.
That doesn't mean they're worth money.
Oh no, I agree.
I was like, absolutely not. Like, no.
What are they like? Are they like hundreds?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
like that.
I don't know. I mean, I've never seen one great. It looked cool, but definitely not for me. And they only did that one apparently. It's like, why didn't they do a set?
Yeah. So guys, I'm just quickly.
Sorry, that was my rant. But it was cool to see.
Keep talking. I'm quickly. While you're doing that, I'm quickly sharing the stream around.
Yeah.
Share.
If anyone in the chat feels like sharing the stream, that would be much appreciated.
Like us, I've already shared it.
You shared it on Toy Division?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Probably at a stupid time of like 3:30 or whenever I remembered.
I'll share it to my YouTube channel, but both my followers are here, so there's no point.
I shared it to YouTube, but I think I've forgotten Instagram, but I can't do it because this is my phone.
Yeah. That's all
If
good.
you could just...
Thing is, I shared it to my Facebook page just now, but there's no point because people probably won't see the post for like another 4 days.
Yeah, 100%.
Algorithms.
Yeah.
Right, Colin, how you doing? Hope you are
Colin?
well.
Lovely new garden, Colin. Lovely new garden.
Yes, I've seen the pictures as well. Looks very nice. Bit of landscaping going on.
Yeah.
Dave the Retro Collector, how you doing? Viper, we appreciate you as well for watching. Mark Manal, how's it going? Badger Toys, how you doing? Aaron, dial up internet.
Mm.
Let's not anger the gods of the internet yet, because like
Yeah.
me, Andy, and Dan will all cut out, and Paul will be last man standing. And
Yeah.
I can't have that kind of failure that a 4G phone is beaten.
Yeah. I've got a brand new phone. It's telling me 5G. 5G just keeps cutting out. So back down to 3G. I've just dropped it down.
What network you
Working. O2.
on? Whoops. Sorry.
So you are.
Dan sees your bill come up and goes, no, turn his
Yeah.
head down
Nope.
in his area.
Click, turn that down a little bit.
I'm literally working on the 5G rollout for O2 at the moment, so we'll fix it.
Fix it.
Wise man always says, delete
This-
your history before handing your phone over.
Strongly disagree, Muckman. Now, I think there's only one thing more suspicious than a dodgy server history, and that is a completely blank one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
You telling me you've never searched for anything? Interesting. What is it?
it's like when I see like at work when they get us to like when they want to get like people in to look at like the warehouses and stuff, and then like they go and give out everyone like fresh high vises,
Yeah.
and you're like, it just looks like no one's doing any work because everyone's got clean high vises.
Everyone knows if you go out to site and you get given a new high vis, you want to get on some cars and
Get a
whatnot.
bit
first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get them steelies scuffed up and that. If you go
Rip
on
it a
site
little bit.
with a brand new high vis, mate, you're going to get some stick, I tell you.
Mm.
Prison
I still got
rules
my old
nowadays.
company one from when I used to work at the other company, just in case I need it. Like with well, I'm going to need it tomorrow actually at Comic Con, because you need a high vis, don't you, setting up?
Yeah, they're getting tight on that now. It's lucky they
Wait, why do you need a high vis to set up?
because it's an active
vehicles.
We've got forklifts moving
DeLoreans.
around.
And
I reckon I could, if I put my high vis on and like had enough stones, I could just walk in.
I was going to say,
yeah,
that.
of course you can. Yeah. There's so many people.
Well,
Clipboard. Tell a few people what to do.
Clipboards, we should all go.
Yeah.
Back to toys. Ken's coming, I think, on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday.
He's getting some signatures done. Saturday and weekend tickets have actually sold out as well.
Yeah, good news.
So, that's good news for
us.
There's no wrestlers this time.
There wasn't last year as well. I was a bit gutted, to be honest. I think it's because of that Love for Wrestling company that's got them now. So they've stopped coming to this one.
For the love of wrestling, yeah. And I mean, last time and the time before it was that a huge amount of wrestlers refused to get vaccinated, so couldn't travel.
Very true. Yeah.
Thanks to everyone that shared. And there's Kez in the chat. How you doing, Kez?
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Like I said, this chat is pure. Well, it's going to be about LFCC. Obviously, we've got stuff coming up. We'll be selling. Ben's going to hopefully, when he joins, going to show off some art. But before we do that, first of all, in celebration of the Comic-Con, I'm opening one of these bad boys.
Ready?
Because me and Andy are going to get blind on White Claw.
White girl wasted.
White girl wasted.
All 3 days or just one day?
Probably just Friday.
Yeah.
Probably Friday.
Carry it into
Friday.
Saturday.
Try and see what happens Saturday, and then
Yeah.
So if you want deals, come by our stall on Friday because
I always say
Aaron's going to be filming and I'll be there.
loads of people wait till Sunday anyway, just to they think that everything going to get a deal. But obviously with toys, vintage toys as well, they sell as soon as if you don't get it then and there, you're not getting it.
Yeah.
That's my kind of philosophy on it. So that's also a way of getting people to buy stuff quickly.
Well, no, but it's true. The summer one, I think it was the last summer one that I went to. No. Yeah, not the last one, but the previous one. So it was last year. It was the summer one. It was the Saturday again. There was the vintage guy selling the Rambo set. He had like the helicopter figure. I think I can't remember how much it was. I think it was like 150. He said, and I was like, oh man, it's kind of good. I don't know. I walked off, thought about it, and was like, and it is actually a really good deal. I'm going to see if I can get it lower if I mention cash. Maybe it'll work. And he was like, yeah, it's gone. I was like, damn it. Kind of happy though, because at least I didn't spend 150 quid. But it was a nice carded Coleco Rambo and the helicopter. I'm sure it was the helicopter or the tank. I think it was the helicopter.
I've got the tank. I'm not taking it with me though. But Yeah.
Andy, you could have bought it and put it next to your Rambo helicopter flight simulator playset that you've never wanted.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. The dream. But
I remember
didn't
that
work
NEC.
out.
Adam is asking Paul, in regards to the TMNT Mutant Mayhem figures, he'll be getting the whole line or just sticking with the 4 turtles. I really enjoyed his recent video from the launch event.
Thanks. Brilliant. So, full disclosure, I'm actually waiting from the company because, they're being nice to me and said they might send me something. So I'm not going to go buy them yet, just in case some turn up. But then Mason really wants them as well. Because I've got the Raphael in the goodie bag, so Mason's got that one. But I would like all of them, to be honest, because I didn't like them. I really didn't like them. I went to that event and I fell in love with them. And then I think if I didn't go to the event and I actually went to a shop and saw them, I would have fell in love with them because they're really cool. They're really, really good. And like I was like, oh god, Rocksteady looks dreadful.
Dude,
and then look at it.
I was literally about to say, we talked about this last week, and I couldn't really answer because I don't know. But since then, I've seen loads of pictures. There's lots of stuff you've put up. And I think that Rocksteady is absolutely brilliant. I love how
it looks like a rhino. He's got they're like hunchback, but a rhino looks like that. That's the shape of a rhino. And he's not top heavy as well. I did in the video, I was like, oh, he's going to fall over. No, he didn't. It's all in the weighted in the back.
I like how Bebop's chest, is it his chest tattoo?
Mum. Yeah, I love it.
He's done it himself, so it says wow, because he's done mum upside down. Like,
Bebop
and Rocksteady, I think, are both really, really cool.
Yeah. I like I mean Leatherhead, I just want a big chunky Leatherhead figure, like from the cartoon, but they never ever make that. So Leatherhead as a toy, it's cool, but I don't like that one. Superfly is good. I like that. It's the bad guys, isn't it? And then they are bringing out Mondo Gecko Wingnut or Screw Loose, whatever one it is.
Wingnut, no? Isn't Screw Loose the little companion dude?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Wingnut. Ray Fillet, him as well.
Ray Fillet.
Yeah, as American Fillet. But yeah, and when I found out John Cena was obviously the voice of Rocksteady, and Mason just went himself as well. He loves wrestling. Now he loves turtles. It's like joining together. It's great. And I know you're not showing off stuff yet, but I'm going crazy buying these bloody little things, trying to figure out how to get the colours. And then I found out you can kind of angle them and have a look. So I've managed to get myself some green ones because that's what I wanted. One of the original greens. Ooze. Okay, cool.
So it's just literally slime.
They're a $5.
That's not bad.
And you get like this little turtle inside it.
Yeah.
You get like 4 different turtles to collect, obviously, 3 different colours, and it goes. I've got the turtles up there, so obviously when I put it up there with the green light as well, it glows, and I've got a couple of them along the back. They look great, like proper mutagen slime.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
For a $5, they're not, not break the bank money.
Yeah.
But then they're selling out already. People are just grabbing them. The figures will be around till Christmas and past. But those, But
the great thing, No, go carry on.
I'll say I want them all. I want to play sets. I want everything. I really liked it, but then I'm not the kid playing with it. But then I want to see Mason play with it. So they're really pretty cool. They are good.
I was gonna say they obviously like with those ooze cans, you can like transcend them. You can use them with the your slime pit for He-Man, couldn't you? Or your for the Ghostbusters fire like just
fire station. Yeah,
right. Slime's brilliant. Everyone loves slime.
The shape of them is what we would have dreamed of back in the day. I know you used to get the little plastic tubs and but to have the actual canisters, that's proper. Like I love the package. It's great.
You just get those little things in them, didn't you? The little glow in the dark turtles.
Yeah.
But I ain't got any of the slime pots. But I wasn't rich enough to buy the slime pots that you recently came up, unfortunately.
What, the £250 a pot ones? Yeah.
Yeah, but I was offered them when they first came up for a shocking amount, a couple of quid each, and then I happened to tell him how much it was worth, and then it got sold on. But
hey, it will come back. Karma will come back. That was a nice thing to do. There's too many bad news stories, man. People ripping people off, toy shops being broken into, people letting people eBay scammers. it's nice, but this is supposed to be a fun hobby. I know a lot of the time it doesn't.
Post like, oh my god, I can't even speak. You see Himesh put something up. Someone brought stuff out of his package.
The postman opened his package, tipped the accessories out, and then still gave him an empty pack.
Mental, isn't it?
Yeah, insane.
Absolutely mental. I saw Grant as well. I think he's like had something delivered at smash.
That feels more like a Royal Mail issue than a seller issue. Although I will say, I was on one of the other groups I'm in. Someone was saying that they sold a mail away purple Hitman for like 700 quid back in March, and all went through. Happy days is what it is. And like yesterday, eBay basically took 700 quid out of his bank account because the buyer had claimed a refund. No discussion, no emails, no conversation, hasn't sent it back, whatever. So he was asking the group, does anyone know who this is? And everyone's like, yeah, man, that guy is a scammer. Like, he's been banned from loads of groups. So yeah, like 750 quid or something on one figure.
It's not the one with the initials that begin with DW.
I think it's Matt.
First line.
I think it's Matt something. But he's like
banned. You getting it done?
No, not Dan Wheeler.
Everyone knows his address because they've done business with him and sent him stuff. That the guy has his address because he posted it to him for eBay. So this guy's like, well, I'm going to go and see him. I'm like, oh, jeez, stay away from that.
Yeah, it's mental.
I can't see any of the comments.
Postal things have been going on for years. Like, damn Hermes.
Oh yeah,
You're still not over your turtles.
Carded turtles that never turned up. Lost everything.
Right. So Kieran's probably given the best information of the night. Definitely have to delete your toy division searches.
Or just toys in general. You don't want people to think you're sad if something happened to you. I'd rather they thought I was a pervert than.
But so I'd rather think they're into some like questionable videos of than actually buying toys.
Yeah.
Oh, funny. And now, I listen to a lot of true crime pods, so always Google the people after. So my history looks very suspect. Seriously, like me and my mates, we have like a code word in our group chat that like if someone puts the code word in the group chat, everyone just deletes the chat because you just think like you see all these things get posted, I don't
want to be that dude, but let me tell you a bit of bad news and a bit of good news. The bad news is nothing's ever deleted, not really. But the good news is nobody cares. No one's looking at your group chat unless you happen to go out and murder a bunch of people. So, yeah.
Well,
one bad day. Muttman out. I'm very sorry, but this is the wrong LFC chat. We can talk about transfers if you want.
Do you know what? I actually cut football off 2 years ago. I feel so much better for it. I didn't even know Tottenham lost 2 managers in that time. Not a clue.
I might take a break. Dave, if you have not watched it, Theo's latest video, Dave, Mr. Blade takes centre stage for the first little section. It's good to see.
I haven't watched that yet. I'll give it a watch.
I hope you did well. I hope you did well at the fair, man.
So I mean, that's a good thing. But then isn't the title of the video like, I don't know, something bad happened at the fair?
Yeah, there was something bad happened.
I haven't watched it. I will.
Some dude sourced him off, and it was pretty uncalled for, but it wasn't.
Right,
it's more a discussion on. I mean, we talk about this all the time privately. That there are a bunch of people that sell at toy fairs that it would appear hate toys, hate selling at toy fairs, hate the general public, and have no. And you're like, why do you do that? Why are you here? These people,
money.
Like, dude, if they were firing things out, I'd say money, but they're not.
Yeah.
They sit there, and one person goes, "Oh, how much is there?" Like,
it's the ones that sit down. They don't get up. They just sit there.
Yeah.
50.
Are they reading like a little newspaper like this as well?
They just
look at you like that.
Just looking angry, just angry. I've had some I had some woman give me an absolute earful because like she had a Tomb of Doom. No, not Tomb of Doom. Sorry,
Hannah.
Mumra's Tomb. She had a box, Mumra's Tomb, and it didn't have a middle bit, but it had the crocodile and the bull, right? And she wanted like 50 quid, right? And I went, I'll give you 45 quid for just the crocodile. No, and I'll give you 50 quid for just the crocodile. I don't want that. But she was like, no, sort of really, really angry about it. I'm like, all right. So I bought it. I gave a piece of it to the Bugsy boys and they sold it. And I've got the box in my loft for no reason. Hate it.
I even commented on Theo's video. I had it at an NEC a few years. Was it maybe last year? Come back. And this guy went off on one because I was like, he just had like some Lucy Hasbro wrestlers.
Yeah.
And I was just filming, going through them, and he went off on one. I'm kind of, when I see Theo, I'm going to ask him maybe at the next NEC, because this guy at the NEC is always in the same place. And as you'd be interested, because if it is the same guy, then
it's with Theo. I know he had an altercation with someone which he didn't go into, so who knows. But the thing that was on video, and he didn't put the guy up, and fair play, blurred him out. But it was a proper like, so basically he went to buy, said like, I'm interested in this. Can I have a look at it? And the guy was like, you ain't gonna buy it. It's gonna take pictures of it. People, and just had this like pre-prepared rant about anyone with a camera. And there was like, but what kind of made it like awkward for everyone is the guy that the dude was literally serving when Theo asked and turned to him, then turned to Theo and was just like, I absolutely love Slimehouse. Like, dude,
he sells at the NEC. He sold at the NEC. Yeah, I knew who it was, exactly who it was when it was on.
I have to watch it. I haven't seen it yet. I had a chance.
Yeah,
my internet being down, but
as in the guy that said watch Theo's channel. He watches mine as well. Like, he's a lovely, like,
really nice guy. Yeah.
Super. And it was brilliant. Just like, it was just not. It was uncalled for.
I had something at Sandown, like, the RoboCop bike, the Ultra Police bike, and it's like shiny chrome blue.
Sorry, if you are watching, I'm sorry, I forgot your.
So they had this boxed one. I looked at it, and it was open, and I'm like, right. So if it's not open, you don't open it. If it is open, you got to check to see if the chrome's gone, because it splinters, doesn't it? It all splinters. So I asked, I said, could I check to see if the chrome's gone? I didn't open it, and he went, well, you're not going to open it, are you? Like, well, no, I just want you to, I want to see if I can, or he goes, no, it's sealed. It's not sealed. Have a look. Yeah, look. He goes, well, I don't want to open it unless you're going to buy it. Well, I can't buy it because I need to know if it's all okay or not. It's open. If it wasn't open, you'd buy it. It was very aggressive. So I was like, no, don't worry, mate, don't worry. I just kind of walked off.
Do you remember? Yeah. Do you remember that?
Aaron had a similar vibe with you about to say it.
Literally, that lady at the car boot sale.
Oh yeah.
But she had a box Dragon's Lord.
Complete. It's complete.
She was like, it's complete. And I was like, can I open it and have a look at it? And she was like, no, it's complete.
Well, you pointed out from the outset, you went, well, it's not complete because it's got like a Perspex front and it was missing a piece. And you went, it's not, but can I have a look and see what's in it? And she was just like, no, if you want it, you buy it. It's complete. I want like 70 quid for it or something.
Wow. I knew either it wasn't complete because the Green Ranger didn't have his shield around him. So either the shield was in the box at the bottom, which is I want to check, and obviously I wanted to check if it had the main bits. Like
if it's open, check it.
She was,
or get them to check it in front of you. But if it's not open, I understand. Totally understand that.
Yeah,
but
you buy that bag of sand in my box.
Yeah, exactly.
She wanted.
I would never know.
Gareth Williams is coming to LFCC on Sunday. So only being cheap and trying to avoid any more London hotel stays this year. Yeah, they get pricey, don't they?
It's too expensive.
Yeah.
It's not being cheap, mate. It's being practical.
Yeah. That's why I don't really bother with the XL, with the MCM Comic Con. Because by the time I put van, stall and everything, and then I got to look at like £300 to £400 for the hotel for the weekend.
$2,000 a stall.
Yeah. It's just, that's why I like Showmasters. Get the training every morning and get my own
50 quid a stall. Wish.
Everyone's loving the sorry, Andy.
No.
Oh no, don't worry.
Everyone's loving the used canisters.
Oh yeah, they're great. They're gonna be the thing that people, when someone wants to hold on to something and the value goes up, and that they're gonna be the thing because everyone's buying them. They're just disappearing straight away. They're hard to get. All the other stuff. Yeah.
Anything that walks that line between prop, replica, and toy is always a good one, as far as I'm concerned.
100%. Vavatron, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the chat.
You're going to be around the weekend?
Yeah, you're coming to OFCC.
Yeah.
Yeah, some guy was pretty rude. Yeah, it was uncalled for.
Yeah.
It was a bit of, like you said, it was almost like he was ready and raring to the first, and it just happened to be Theo. Do you know what I mean? It could have been any one of us who.
I will say,
do you remember the train guy at NEC? I
Oh,
think it was me
yeah.
and you were just stalling like years ago. I think this might have even been before we were like friendly with Dan. And the guy was really irate as soon as he arrived because his table wasn't correct or something. And then he put trains out, like big carriage trains, and they were I think they were expensive, like a grand each. Like they were big toys.
I think they were like model village size trains. Like they were,
Yeah,
they're not obviously big enough to sit on, but they were still quite chunky trains.
Yeah. And he ended up getting a shock because so many people were asking him, and he was like just yelling his price. He was just like blah 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 blah, and obviously no one was buying them off of him. He ended up packing up, leaving, and making me and Aaron feel like it was our fault that he was making no money. Like it was so weird, so weird.
But didn't he turn up straight away, and we were setting up, and he got the table, it wobbled, so he literally swapped the tables with someone next to him. And I was just setting up, and I turned around and to like see what was going on because all of a sudden some guy's moving a table next to me, and he like turned around and was like, "You got a problem, mate?"
Yeah,
that's
great.
Yeah, brilliant.
Great, we're in for a fun day. But yeah, he think he packed up by like 12 o'clock. I think he wanted like 800 quid a train.
He was there for at best an hour and a half. Like it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I go the other way. I turn up super livid and then get into it as the day goes on. But I like mornings.
I saw someone lob a big, what they call plastic box across the car park at NEC. They knocked into someone, so they went up and grabbed all their stuff and just threw it, and then tried to smash through the barrier, but the security stopped. It was right at the end of the last NEC I went to two times ago.
Wow!
I think you guys have just left as well. Oh, what is going on here? But, security stopped him, and
The last one, I was so angry about where I was parked, and my ankle hurt so much, and it was so early in the morning. And Dave Blade saved my life or my day, and lent me his dolly, and I brought it up, and I did it too quick, and a box fell off it. And in a pure blind rage, I kicked the box, and I basically kicked it in half. And I'm like, well, hope I sell something because I've got one less box than I had when I came. Yeah.
Do you remember, and like again, this is not an anger story. This was actually one I felt really bad for. Do you remember that guy, Andy, when we were at the NEC? Like the really old guy. I think he was selling some trains and stuff, and he drove from Middlesbrough down to Birmingham, and he didn't realise how long it was going to take him.
Yeah, really old guy with the suitcase.
Yeah.
Oh, that was.
I think he sold his stuff in the end. Like it was like good hype, but we were vultures. We were eyeing this table up, thinking like anytime
free
table. And yeah, he literally turned up at like 12 o'clock, 12:30.
You'd think there'd be a cut off, but I guess if you paid for it.
Yeah, and I think Barry, they came round, didn't they? And they said, "Yeah, you can't take the table. He is actually coming."
I don't mind that. What irritates me is sometimes I've been there when Barry's gone like, "Oh, can you spread out?" And you're like, "I'll spread out," and then some dude comes along and goes, "You're on my table," and I'm like, "Geez, like the guy that runs it asked me to use it." But
Retro Go, Callum, how you doing? Everyone, some toy sales remind me of bus drivers. Clearly dislike general public. Yeah. It's that's why I'd like, as much as I love doing toys, I'd never like to do it. One thing that always worries me, like with Paul, you doing it yourself, like it's like the living. Like I don't want it to become something that you get angry at. Do you know what I mean? Because
like,
like I think
my collection died, and I look at it and I'm like, do I want it? Do I even want it? Just
But yeah,
hear that.
100%, Carlos. 100%. So my mouse is playing up. It's going up, not down. El Tenders, how you doing, mate? I hope you are well. Song Wang, how you doing? Welcome back to the chat. I want to come say hi at LFCC with the warrant entry. Yeah, it is pricey. I think 28 quid to get in for an adult is.
Depends what you're doing. Depends what you're doing, man. If it's the one thing you're doing in the year and you've got some autographs booked and a and some pictures, and you want to do a little bit of toy shopping. If it's like, for some people, that they'll go to 2 or 3 cons and that's it. Whereas we're used to getting in for free to toy fairs. So yeah,
I think it's shocking as well how kids have to pay nearly as much.
22 quid for
considering MTM, as much as I don't like it as much, they're free. So
that's what Aaron said last week. You want to, I mean, if anything, you want to get as many kids as possible and like rinse the parents' wallet, surely. But
well, 100%, like that's the idea. But then I suppose showmasters ain't making money out of me. Do you know what I mean? But
no.
I personally, I just have cheaper tickets to fill it out. I'd rather fill it out and people spend the money inside.
Yeah.
But haven't they sold out? So it didn't really affect them, I guess.
Saturday and weekends, but then
just about as well today.
Yeah, so it's literally only a few days before it. Yeah,
everyone wants to go see Chuck Norris.
It's not next weekend. I'm off next weekend. No,
No, so I was like, yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. I see. I knew he was lying because we were talking very early on in the day about it. Even Sue of Sura Toys. Hope you are well.
Running Man. It's one of the most underrated scores, man. The soundtrack, the score for the Running Man is something else. It's really good.
LFCC, bro. Is there any other toy events on?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I think that Dave put up a thing. I think it's his next weekend. He's at London Toy Shop.
That's next weekend.
Or the Enfield Toy Show, whatever it's called. But it's run by,
That's next weekend.
There you go, yeah. Tim from Leicester Vintage. And he is a really good guy. I talked to him a few times at the NEC. Really top bloke. Some do and some don't. These old boys don't like modern toy collectors.
I know, because we're knocking them out of the collecting game, aren't we?
Well, no. Time is knocking them out of the
collecting.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, I always remember, like, we obviously got Kempton Park Toy Fair got in touch with us to help them because they were seeing, like, basically a drop in sale, like people coming through the door. And I remember the first couple of times we were there, weren't they? They was like,
got some looks.
Some of the train people actually complained, saying there was too many of us coming in there and doing it all.
But just before COVID and since, but certainly just before, it got to a point there was 2 fairs at Kempton that were really felt like toy fairs. They were bustly. They were like, there were 3 people deep. Really felt like it. And I think a lot of the old boys there absolutely hated it.
Yeah.
But a lot of those guys, they make their sales. They have this, they have regulars come and they trade between themselves. It's not a dying Trains and Tin and that. It's not dying. It's just very niche. It's very clicky. And I think not many people are newly. There's not many 40. There are them, but there's not loads of 14, 15-year-olds that want to get into like Hornby.
The funny thing I find is that when one of them kind of wanders up to you and is like, "Yeah, so I've got I've got 85 boxed Jurassic Park toys in my loft that I just kept." I'm like, "What?
Yeah,
you like trains?" But they just fooled. So they have a lot of stuff.
I'm always taken aback by the volumes of cash that transfers for trains. Like some, for this, that's 250 quid. The guy's like, nice. There's actually never really haggling for trains and toy cars. They just pay whatever, and it's normally clear. It's good.
Cool. I'm betting these old gits have been told to sell their toys by their partners, and that's why they're miserable. Yeah, maybe it is.
Yeah,
maybe it is. Jody, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the chat. We'll just catch up with the chat and then we'll show some toys off. Gareth Williams, pet peeve at toy fairs is when nothing is priced and you ask for a price and they say, make me an offer.
Sorry, I was thinking of that. Some people still.
I don't price every single thing individually, or if I do over time, things fall off. But I'd never say to someone, make me an offer.
Oh, I would, but I would never get offended. I'd be like, if they were like, "Oh, what you've got's too much," I'd go, "What are you thinking?" And then we'd meet somewhere in the middle. Yeah. Aaron, I think Ben's backstage.
He's sorry, I had to.
For about 6 minutes, he's been.
Yeah, 6 minutes.
Oh, sorry, because there's basically the show. It's got 4 of you across the top, and I have to move the little slow bar down to swing him in.
He's gonna go right in the centre.
But there he is.
Hello, mate.
What was that? Oh, I'm sorry.
I was there for ages. I was going to leave.
It's like
I've always
the
one of
kid
those
that's
things where like,
Hello.
I was like, is he waiting for a moment? It's just a moment or something. It was like, but this moment never came, and I was like,
Can you
I
see
say
me?
something?
Can you see me?
This
I
is
got
going to be
Anyone?
this is going to be a serious intro. The build-up's going to be magnificent. Nothing.
It's like the daddy's forgotten to pick his kid up from sports after school.
Yes,
club.
I'm that kid.
Just
I'm
waiting
in the
there. For him.
rain. Just like
I apologise, Ben.
it's all right. It's
I'll
fine.
make it
Hello,
up to you on
everybody.
Friday. I'll give you a big hug.
How you doing?
I'm all right. Thank you. How are you all? You all good?
All good,
Very
man.
well.
And congratulations on the latest edition of Talk Toy to Me. If you've not listened to it, go and listen to it.
Please do.
I would just like to say, Ben, whether you or Alex are interested or not, hopefully Andy can remember, or Aaron, there is a gentleman that frequents our Toy Division Facebook page that used to design for Bluebird, and he regularly used to put up like blueprints for unmade Mad Max,
Amazing.
Mighty Max and Polly Pocket and that sort of stuff. But yeah, so if you're into Bluebird, go and listen to Talk Toy to Me. It's some good chatter this week. It's good.
That's amazing.
I'm trying to remember the name. I feel like it was Andrew something.
It's Andrew something, yeah. But we were going to get him on, and then COVID.
I remember
but like, he's really interesting. He's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, this something that Paul would love, like this snake. Blah, blah. He's like, yeah, I designed that, and he's got all like the original
That's
sketches.
so cool.
Yeah, really interesting.
That's really cool. We want to get people like that on our show. We're in talks with, I can't say, but we're in talks with someone. Hopefully.
All right.
All right.
Hopefully.
What?
I don't know.
Worst teaser ever.
We're supposed to keep it a secret, then.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, it's mainly because we don't know if it's going to happen yet, but it seems
That's
like
fair enough.
going that way.
Yeah,
So
well,
hopefully-
if you go on the Facebook page and search for like Bluebird, and it'll be like a year ago, whatever. Send him a message, man. He's a super nice dude, but he used to work for Bluebird, like I say.
I don't know though. We slagged off a lot of Bluebird toys on that episode.
Well, you rightfully noted that a high percentage of Bluebird toys are basically Roy Walker's "Say What You See" catchphrase. Like we'll call it small Sam,
It really is.
Big Bob.
We did play into the fact that they're British as well, and it just sort of like teasing the fact that nothing works and everything's.
They were the king of the micro playset, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, saying all that, they basically created a toy genre, so can't knock them for that.
100%.
Although,
and then Body Wars perfected it.
yes,
Yeah, definitely.
other people perfected it. But they did make Big Yellow Teapot though, which is the stupidest thing I think of.
Also iconic.
I used to love that as a kid.
It is iconic, but could you call it something else? Like, wait,
Let me just say this, Ben. If I said
Lovely little house.
if I said Big Yellow Teapot, what springs to mind? It's
That's
marketing.
true.
It's marketing
You know what?
genius.
Take it all back. Best toy ever.
Listen to the podcast anyway. Talk Toy to Me. Get on it.
Right. I'm going to quickly smash through a couple more comments and then we'll show some toys off.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. Please continue.
Nice, all right.
You can go
You're
now.
all good. You're all good.
For a
Yeah,
moment,
you've
I
done
thought
your
it was
little
me. When Aaron was like, "Oh, Ben's not going to be here," I was like, "It's me." Like we've never been on the same chat.
No, we
I was
haven't.
Like, I was like, "What have I done?"
Nor with Paul. I've met
No,
you,
no.
Paul,
Yeah.
but we've never actually. done
Where's your
this.
Batmobile?
Yeah. Yes. I've never seen you in small boxes before. In the
No.
same. Well, I have, but not. while I'm in a small-
We'll all be best of best friends after the weekend.
Yes,
Yeah.
we will.
Do you know where you are, Ben? Are you in the upstairs bit or you're in the?
Yeah, I don't know which table, but yes, I will be in the upstairs bit. If that's where all the artists are, that's where.
Yeah,
I
Artist Alley, isn't it?
I thought
Mhm.
Aaron was going to bang out Guns N' Roses then. You know where you are, Ben?
Oh.
You're in the
Being
jungle,
real.
Ben. You're going to die.
What?
Welcome to
Comic-Con's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
I tried to convince because obviously me and Andy partake in a couple of little drinky poos to keep us through the day, and I tried to convince Ben to on one of the days to do like to join in and drink with us and just get slowly more drunk during the day while he's doing commissions.
I was gonna say, there is a fatal flaw in that plan. That you
I
guys
don't-
have just,
I don't
you
think
guys
that's a
have just
good
got to
idea.
sell. You got to sell stuff. Ben's actually got to create stuff.
No, but
Yeah.
The thing
I'm all
was,
for bad ideas, but I don't think that's a good bad idea.
you know, when like I was saying it to Ben, like really, like, oh yeah, come, we'll bring some drinks, and very nicely, Ben was like, yeah, I can't do that. I'm an artist. I'll be drawing, and I was like, Aaron, you idiot. Of course, do you know?
Take me with
try.
French ladies.
I'll happily have one or two. I'll happily have one or two, but I just think after that I would just be a mess. And then trying to draw things, people would be like, "Oh yeah, can you draw me this character?" And I'd be like, "Sure." And it'd come out, and it would just be there'll be bits of vomit on it for starters.
Yeah. You heard the commitment. The verbal contract is signed. Ben will have 1 or 2 pints of absinthe.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All great art
like,
and absinthe.
I like to see that
Right.
the look on someone's face though when they come up to you, do for the commission. You work out
What
the
do you want?
price on it, and the first thing you do is like, great, little hip flask. You'll be looking an hour or two.
Just need to wet the whistle.
Ben, you ready for my art joke?
What?
You ready for my art joke?
Go on.
I believe that's how Jackson Pollock started. Yeah, that's a good joke.
Yeah.
I mean, it works.
Yeah.
What's
What's going on in the comments?
Jackson Pollock's look like vomit.
Yeah, what's it?
I 10 days hit up his first flea.
You don't got any toys?
New pick for the horror
Yeah.
collection. Yeah, I'm hoping a few of my Boba Fett stuff goes this weekend.
Who's that?
Yeah,
Who's Tamora Morrison?
Boba
Guy
Fett.
who
Boba
plays
Fett.
Boba Fett.
Or Once Were Warriors. Or
In-
Jango
in-
Fett.
From episode 2. Oh yeah, Jango Fett.
Okay,
And,
yeah. I only know Jeremy Bullock as Boba Fett.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
in Book of Boba.
Dad Boba Fett, as he's known.
Dad bod.
I'm going to say it now. I think Book of Boba Fett is underrated. I think it's a good series.
We haven't. We'll do a different show about that, but it's not.
Yeah.
I
It's
enjoy
got,
it.
really
it's got some
tried
really
that.
good. It's got some really good bits, but it's got some what?
As soon as
I'm
it was
gonna
like
say it this way now.
2 Gamorrean guards that get
I'm gonna
pushed
say
off
it.
a cliff.
I'm going to say it now. I'm going to base it on the fact that Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett, I didn't fall asleep during. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Andor, multiple episodes, I fell asleep watching. So
Exactly the same.
that's all I'm going to say.
Three
Anyway,
attempts
moving on.
Andor. Yeah.
I haven't bothered watching
Is it controversial that Obi-Wan isn't very good?
No, it's
Nope.
it's rubbish.
It's facts.
Good. No, I agree. I'm just making sure because that's atrocious.
Yeah, it's boring as hell.
Really tried with that, and I was very disappointed.
I'm
People
trying
said
with
that-
Secret Wars at the minute, and I'm not getting very far.
Mm.
Anyway, before
I haven't-
Dan,
Oh, you crack on. You crack on with your Star Wars chat.
People are so difficult sometimes, starting and selling the odd bit on eBay, and no matter how reasonably you try and be with people, they always drag you into an argument eventually.
Don't
Yeah.
start me on eBay. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not fun.
Yeah, no, I
Something
understand,
I
Vader.
picked up is from eBay.
Pricey me. Right.
I'll be ashamed, man. Okay, hope you're good.
Archie, all I'm buying at the moment is Battle Beast, Starcore, and Mini Boglins. Just don't know what fair to go to at the moment.
September 9th,
Yeah.
come to Sandown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they all
Sandown.
kind of like stop during the summer.
Yeah.
And then you've got the
You've
smaller.
got some expensive niche tastes. Battle Beasts are fairly cheap until you get to the certain ones that you're after now. But Starcom's like pricey, right?
Well, Starcom,
Yeah.
if you want a yellowed out, missing its shield,
No,
yeah,
but
mechanism half works, but you want the nice stuff, it can get a little bit.
I was gonna say, I think Archie's learned from his dad. I think he goes for the nice stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You had some good stuff at the car boot as well, Archie.
Yeah,
You did really well there. I'm jealous.
Mini
Always
Boglins
like,
can be pricey as well.
Some of them, yeah.
I'll tell you what, actually, you remembered that bum bag of Boglins I've put aside. I won't be taking them. Unless, Archie, you're going to come to LFC? If you are, let me know. I'll bring the Boglins with me so you can go through them. If you've not, I've put them aside for you to have first dibs, my man. Yeah. Rich the Dope. Great shout out on the Running Man soundtrack, Dan. Harold Fultermeyers?
Fultermeyer.
Instrumental Top Gun composer. Okay. And John Paul's 90s Power Ballad, Rest His Heart, moved me more than an Arnie action movie. Nice.
It's funny because as much as I love the Running Man soundtrack as much as I hate the Commando soundtrack, even though it's iconic. I don't like. Turns out I hate steel drums. There we go.
And he loves the show. Thank you very much, Rich. Cool. Right, I'm gonna leave it Rich as the last
Hanging by a
comment,
thread.
and we're gonna show some stuff off now. Anyone want to go first, in particular, or should we let our guests go first? Does anyone not have anything to show?
I've got a few things, but one of the things you've already seen, courtesy of Dan. But I thought I'd just quickly say my horrible,
2 seconds.
my horrible dingy eco.
Yes. I'm
So
so
there it
glad. I'm so glad you got one because I would have given you mine had you not managed to secure one. So yeah.
It's very sweet of you, Dan.
It's so
Pretty cool.
No need. Yes, I don't. It's really weird. It's kind of made out of this plastic that I really like the smell of.
Yeah.
So the first thing I did was incredibly gross. I sort of stuck my nose in the little hollow bit and went, it's really weird.
This man's going to paint your pictures. Okay.
Ben, look what Ryan lent me.
Nice. You're
So-
going to love it. You're going to love it. It is horrible,
Yes.
but you will love it. It's such a good book. But yeah, that, and then I got a £200 Mondo toy.
Oh,
Nice.
So, hey, big spender.
Indeed.
Well, I pre-ordered this one ages ago. But
What is a Mondo toy?
so, Mondo are doing the He-Man ones. They're doing the Batman animated series stuff as well.
Right. Okay.
So just that really.
It's
It comes with like loads of cool, like different hands and faces.
Pretty cool.
it's a cool
It's
Batman.
really cool.
It's a
Yeah,
cool
I'm-
Batman.
money well spent. Hang on. So, sorry, my camera and my lighting in here is terrible. So I'm
No,
sorry
you're
for
fine.
not doing it justice.
Is he? I was going to say articulate, not articulate. Does he move?
Yes, it does.
Ridiculous.
But
Excellent.
I haven't taken out all the accessories just because I'm paranoid about losing them. So they're
Yeah.
just in their box at the moment. But yeah, it comes with different heads. You got a smiley head and stuff. But I wanted him to do that meme pose. There's in the
What, the
episode
slap?
of animated
Yeah.
series. He does that thing where he's just got his thumb up like this. Which I was like, oh, if it's got that. But he doesn't have the smile on his face, he's just like which is funny because there's him smiling to a child putting his thumb up to a kid in the show. And I always just thought it was funny that he was just Batman till that even at that point he was just like,
So is that Batman the animated series Mondo
Yes.
version? Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
my pride and joy. Yes.
I've got Mondo stuff to show. That's a coincidence, isn't it?
Have you?
Yeah.
What you got?
What,
That's it, by the way. I haven't really got. I mean, that's
I've got
cool.
Batman stuff.
Do Mondo do the Mortal Kombat figures?
I believe they do. I think Mondo do all sorts of figures.
They do, but I'm curious to know how that's going to work out, considering Funko kind of dismantled them, didn't they?
Yeah.
That's what's happening. I'm surprised that turned up, to be honest, because I pre-ordered that from Comics and Cocktails, and it took a while. I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying it took a while to arrive, and I assumed it's because Mondo were going through all their stuff.
I got
Yeah,
something
it's
from
not
Comics
like
and
in
Cocktails,
March.
and it's a success story. We're today, Ben, me and you.
You guys are.
Yeah.
You guys are friends. You might as well come to LFC, Dan.
Yeah.
I said to him he should.
I've got to work.
Should. Mm.
I was like, don't work.
I was like,
That
sure.
Dan should go next though. I want to see how this all connects.
Oh, okay.
All right, Dan goes next.
Actually, if Ben's finished, has Ben finished? Sorry.
Oh yeah, like I said, I only got as cool as that is. That's all I've got.
So, Ben, you're going to hate all of this. Strap yourself in
Why am I going to hate all this?
because you hate gross out toys. So the Mondo, our good friend Rye's Toys and Stuff. These are the boxes. So Mondo Mad Balls.
Oh, cool.
I've got all 3 boxes, but I won't bore with that. But they really are very good, really, really cool Mad Balls. So skull face, nice size, just cool.
Are they heavy?
No, quite light. I wish they did all 9 of the poppers, but I just did the 3. So I did skull face, which is really cool. Horn head, which is a really good one.
That's nice.
Good
I like
one.
that.
And I reckon this is my favourite, and this is probably the best slobbulous mold that I've seen.
He's pretty cool.
Super cool that he's got his like bugs in his hair and stuff. Yeah, super duper cool. Harder to find these days, so I appreciate Ryan grabbed them up for me. He saw they were for sale and got them shipped over. So Picked them up when I saw him on Saturday. Thank you very much. Also from right on Saturday, we did a little gift swap and a little Hugo's there that I didn't have. Little snaky
nice.
man. Little snaky
Oh, I
man.
like that.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
cool. Also, we opened up a bunch of. I'm going to ruin Andy's surprise, but a bunch of evil hands. And my favourite one that I got was this purple.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That other one you showed, that was very Ray Harryhausen-esque.
This one, yeah, it's got a touch of the.
Yeah.
It's like
It's cool.
guarding.
I got that one from the unboxing at ToyCon.
You did.
So good. I thought the same thing. It looks a bit Ray Harry. I can never say his name, but yeah.
It's like because it's like snaky, like guarding some kind of underworld or something.
Yeah.
But really cool.
Yeah.
The evil hands. We just love the evil hands, so we got a bunch of those. This is the thing that I think Tony might like. I'm very happy with this. I don't want to talk about what it
Oh, I
costs.
thought it'd be the Mad Balls.
Oh no, well, no, maybe. So I like the Mad Ball bats.
Mm.
This is called the Freak Bat. Hello.
Oh wow!
What a freak.
And it's from the 80s, but it's unlike the other ones which are painted on. This one's stickered, but the stickers are really nice. Really nice.
That's not actually a Mad Ball. That's a knockoff bootleg thing.
But they're all knockoff bootleg things. This is called the Freak Bat. But you know what makes this one slightly different?
Does it squeak?
Well, other than the size, it's a bit bigger. But look, check it out, man. It's a little place to put your Mad Balls.
Oh, nice.
Batting balls together.
Really? That is clever.
You hold your balls in there, and then wow. So yeah, it's that's the Freak Bat. Yeah,
That's
so
pretty cool.
from the 80s. Hard to find, really hard to find actually.
That is clever.
And then the last thing I've got, which is I don't know how I feel about this, guys. So Nerd Toys ripped me off. I lost 320 quid, but I refuse for them to tell me what I can and can't have. So out of spite, I went on Comics and Cocktails, and they had the figure that I wanted, which the guy from Nerd Toys convinced me not to buy from Comics and Cocktails because they'd never get it in. They got it in, and it was on sale. So 320 quid down the pan. I've just dropped another 215, so I'm now 535 pounds into this figure. I might not even put it out. I've kind of slightly dismantled it, so I haven't got to open it up live. But it's got a cool sheath. This is the front of the box.
Oh, that's nice.
And then if you wanted to display it in front of it, it's got the kitchen.
That's good.
Set up.
Love that.
This is nice. The front cover bit is the reservations from Dorsia, which shows who sculpted it and whatever. See Paul Allen's name's crossed out. We love that. That's pretty fun. And then, that's the tops, and then the beep beep. So this is the figure. So 1/6 scale, Iconic Studios. It's really going to be hard to show, so I'm going to try and not get my light. That's the Bateman figure. You got the axe, you got the headphones, you got the mobile phone, tiny little business card. That's the screaming head, like the angry axing someone head. Tiny copy of Huey Lewis in the News. Some gloved hands, spare hands, axe, and kitchen knife. And then
Does it come with a brain Mac?
Yeah,
That's
and then
what I was going to ask.
And then Rain Mac.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That's the blood attachment you can put onto the axe. So it looks like he's got blood flying off it. And then the nail gun, of course, briefcase, stand, and life-size business card.
I don't know if this will make you feel better, but if I didn't know the story and you said to me, I just bought this and it could cost me £500, I would probably believe that it is £500.
Well, funnily enough, when it comes to 1/6 figures, I've paid more. I've paid more than £500 for 1/6 figures, especially custom ones. Hot Toys Sideshow, they kind of, unless they're 2 packs or super rare, they kind of top out at like $320, maybe $380. But some of the more custom ones that I like. But yeah, it's I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, if you can put the blood onto the axe and it becomes like I'll put it together. So I now have a custom Patrick Bateman in my cabinet downstairs, which I'll probably sell because this one is obviously superior. And I believe Sideshow have now announced they're also making a Patrick Bateman film.
Of course they are.
Year 2000, that film came out. No one made one. I had to have a custom one shipped over from flipping China and accessorize it myself. Now I can't stop seeing them everywhere. But Yeah, so that's how I spent £535 on a figure that I didn't. And I still want it. I still like it. But
Yeah.
I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least it was well, sort of worth it. No, I know.
Well,
I know you'd rather not spend that much, but I mean, like looking at that toy, man.
like massive, genuine thumbs up to Comics and Cocktails are coming through. If anyone is interested in buying this, I'm deadly serious. I think they've got one or maybe more than one left. But if it's still on sale, £215 delivered, posted. It is if you like Patrick Bateman, which I do, it's an unbelievably good price. So yeah, it's cool. It's everything that I said it would. It's just slightly tainted because Anyway,
but also it's actually good that you finally have it in your. The saga is almost over.
Yeah.
Almost over.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's done. It's over. If the other one turns up in the post, then I'll have two and I'll sell one of them. But yeah, that's it. That's my.
I'm sorry. I know you're being very optimistic. It's not coming, man.
It's not coming. I've definitely lost 320
that
quid.
company's dead.
But guys,
done a runner.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's my pickup of the week. That's my pickup of the week.
Do those Mondo ball things fit in the gaps?
Not these ones because these are extra big.
Okay.
So it needs normal size Mad Balls would, as in.
Sorry, I keep laughing. I'm not laughing at you, Dan. I'm laughing at the fact on my screen, Andy's head is right where the duck is.
There's a duck. Yeah.
Someone put that on there.
Ollie messaged that. It was like, Andy's a duck.
Yeah. I'll move it around in a second. I'll tell you what.
Oh, that's what that meant. I was so
I'll
confused.
be the duck for a while. See Andy.
That's quack quack.
Just to answer Viper. I don't know, but I think Comics and Cocktails potentially do a staged payment. You just go to their website, man. They're really easy to deal with. It came in 3 days.
Tell them Dan sent you, and they'll help. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I don't know who I am. Yeah, but yeah, that's it, man. That's what I got this week.
Nice.
Some Mad Balls, which Ben hates. Some Mad Balls bat, which Ben hates.
Yeah, I hate them. Yeah, worst things ever.
I think they're good pickup. Very.
I do. I think they are good. I swear.
I know. I'm just ripping him.
Yeah.
Brad is generally glad that we introduced him to the 1/6 Hot Toys style figures.
First time anyone's ever been glad that someone's made them waste hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of.
I was going to say, how does your bank feel about it?
Yeah.
I tell you what, I know there's like weird thing of like you go full circle in collecting, and I've got to the point now that the only things that interest me are Mythic Legions and Hot Toys, and it's like for 6-inch, 7-inch figures, Mythics are expensive. Hot Toys are expensive. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, great.
Dude, not a few years ago, I was sitting with Johnny, Monkey's Emporium Johnny, and I said to him, what do you actually collect now? As in, like, what do you look for? And he went, oh, Dan, I'm not going to do the accent, but he was like, he's like Chilean bootlegs from the 70s. Big, like, that's what he was into. Really, really rubbish. And I'm like, oh, okay. But several years later, I'm like, 100% get it. 100% understand. When you Paul, you know this, Paul.
Yeah.
Because you deal in this every day. So the mundane churn toys.
Mm-hmm. I see something different. I want it. That's the thing.
Yep.
Tony, I'll keep my eye out for a second one, but this is mine.
Love it. Right. Paul, you got anything you want to show off?
Yeah, I've got a few things. So yeah. First, you've probably seen this before, but I managed to con somebody, and I got them for a fantastic price. Yeah.
You absolutely mugged this person right off.
100%. So you can see my light on there. Yeah, 100%. You know, these are worth thousands, and I got them for a fraction of the price. But no,
it sold you them.
I'm so happy with these. I'm so happy. I've got to wait 6 months if I want to grade some other stuff, which I've managed to do. And I'm glad I don't have to wait 6 months, and I got them in my hand. So thanks, Andy, for that. I'm really, really happy with them. I've got
my bills also say thank you.
Yeah, man, but mine don't. I spent way too much that day. Way too much. So like Mask, I've kind of got to the point of I don't need any more. Unless I start going down the route of like European boxes, American boxes, all that kind of stuff, and I don't want to do that because it'll be a rabbit hole I never get out of. So Ken knows I'm looking at art, at all the like merch and stuff. So he kind of gifted me some annuals. So I'm quite happy with them. I don't think I've got maybe one of them, but I'm not sure which one. I've got to go into storage to get them. But I love all the art on these kind of things. That's the best for me. And they look great to display. Actually, Brad Turner in the middle. A bit of they look great on display with a vehicle in front of them. Just trying to find a decent picture in it. They're all decent.
Front cover with is it Volcano on the front? That look pretty sick.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a figure line that has that's consistently so many iconic vehicles.
Oh no, I don't think so. Maybe G.I. Joe. Maybe.
Yeah, but even G.I. Joe, once you got past like Rattler and like Night Attack Sting, I'm saying that the colours, Hurricane, Rhino, Switchblade. Oh, he's gone. We lost the G. The G's gone.
Broke his
Did he press the button on his phone by accident?
I don't know. Maybe his battery on his phone ran out.
Oh, quick! Show the Bateman again.
Fill some time.
Plan B.
Yeah.
No.
Well, hopefully, I'll try and keep actually an eye out for him, and hopefully he joins back.
Yeah, but don't leave him down there for 6 minutes.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway,
do you want to? I've got some bits. I've only got 2 bits, so it'll be quick.
yeah. Do you want to quickly?
Oh my God! Hurry, Andy! Hurry!
Yeah, I'll go as quick as I can.
It's dead air. It's dead air.
He bought a hat.
I saw your post on this.
Is he coming back?
No, he's not there yet.
That's a bit big. I wanted to call him Universal Collector because I'm sure that's what he used to be called. But now he's called Zero Hunter Toys. Matt? He's always at Sandown. He's got YouTube channel and stuff. They do the
USR.
What's the like? It's not USR, is it? That's Russia, or is it USR?
I think it is USR.
USSR.
Yeah, they do the like a live stream on a Friday. Really good guy, but yeah, he posted this up for sale, and I think it was up there for a couple of weeks, I think, and no one was taking it. So I was like, if you can keep it, I can't pay till the end of the month, but don't hold it for me if you've got it. And obviously, no one else wanted it because I'm the only idiot in this world. So I've now got another Hacks figure, which they've done by Boss Fight Studios. I need to open it, to be fair. I just haven't had a chance. But it goes, remember the Medusa and stuff I got at the boot fair?
Yeah, mental.
It's the same line as that. It's almost like Clash of the Titans / Jason and Argonauts.
They're a smaller scale, unbelievably well-crafted Mythic Legions.
Yeah, but that's what I was going to say. It's kind of, I can't get any Mythic Legions because it's all on pre-order. It's all on, they're pre-ordered. It's meant to be here in December last year. Oh, it's going to come December this year. It's like, but yeah, this kind of like, I don't know what the word is, but it settled that little gripe.
And you would, Paul, Ben, I think, mentioned about like Ray Harryhausen style stuff. I mean, that is literally what this stuff is.
Which is why I think I like this stuff. Like the 2 Medusas I got, I mean, I got them at a great price. This was still actually quite cheap, compared to other places or whatever. Yeah, so that was good.
I'm curious. What does the Medusa look like? Do you mind showing it? I'm sure people have seen it. I haven't seen it, so I'm just.
He's not wearing any trousers underneath, so he can't stand up.
No, I am, but the Medusa's in the cabinet. Hang on.
I thought you meant the Medusa for a
second.
There he is. What kind of action figure is this?
Look at that. Normally, Andy hides this sort of thing behind paywalls, so get a glimpse of that bad boy.
Okay, so I've got one snake lady like this. She's not the Medusa. She's a different.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
Excuse the dust. I can't remember what her name was, but she's just like a snake warrior lady. Oh, and she's going to fall over now because I moved her from her stand.
Medusa's slightly cooler because she's got it.
But like, look at her Medusa shield. Like, look at the dust.
Oh no!
We couldn't tell because she's carried on.
This goes horribly wrong.
Oh, this could be a disaster, guys. Keep your eyes on this when the entire shelf collapses and it's entirely Ben's fault.
Oh, the colour!
Oh my God!
And it's like someone's asked me to see something. Someone's asked to show him something.
Andy, if it's too much trouble, please don't, mate. I don't want
it. He's doing it. Oh, he's done it.
Like a real life snake wrangler, having to move all the snakes together.
This is the coolest one.
This is which she should have a shield and stuff, but she wouldn't stand in the right space with the bits.
Oh, nice.
Look how beautiful she is. The colours and stuff on her tail are wicked.
I was just curious because the only boss fight figures I've got are the Bucky O'Hare ones. I've never bought the hacks
Oh man,
ones.
they're also awesome. The boss
Yeah, they
fight
are.
stuff is
So
so good.
I'm curious about these.
These are so small and delicate, but they're so well made.
Yeah. Oh, they're great.
Like they're not the easiest things to stand up. I've got to be honest, especially their tails. But
Yeah.
Attack.
I can imagine.
yeah, so good. And yeah, cool. I've been called out for all the dust. I've moved stuff. Cheers, Ben. Thanks.
Called yourself,
No, I'm joking.
called yourself out with the dust, mate. Did you have a
Yeah,
second thing before we go out to Paul?
Sorry,
Did you have a second thing before we go back to Paul?
I do. But if you want to go back to Paul, go for it and then come back. I don't mind.
Can you hear me? That's the question.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we
sorry.
can.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Hello.
You ever had your phone turn off because it overheated?
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a brand new phone. Just come on. It said, we're putting in a safety measure for turning your phone off. And it reset.
That's
Great. Thanks.
unusual.
It's probably not a bad thing.
Yeah, that's good. Terrifying that it might do that.
Yeah.
But good that they've put a safety measure. I mean,
Also,
I guess
why
it's-
would it be
Exactly.
overheat? Shouldn't if it's a new phone, surely it shouldn't be overheating. Like old phones, fair
Shouldn't
enough. I get. But,
No.
It
just,
wrecks
the
just going back to Ollie's comment, the dinosaurs are wicked. They're I can't remember the line what they're called, but they're like these bright,
Dinosaurs.
neat. Is it flying saucers? No,
Dinosaurs or something.
Yeah. They look amazing.
the new ones. Yeah, they're. Oh man, the colours are so wicked on them. But I just,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I had to curb it back, but I was tempted to start a new line.
Nice. Right.
But did.
We'll get Paul back on.
Ah,
Show them
right.
stuff up.
So I was talking about Mask, wasn't I? Yes, Mask
Yes.
is brilliant. I love it. That's yeah. What's the next thing? I bought a collection of Batman figures, like Rogues Gallery kind of figures and stuff. And I've been secretively, not anymore, collecting the animated series Batman figures by Kenner. So collecting them, but I really like this guy, and I thought I'll keep him. He's quite a chunk.
Nice.
But he's not the
Oh,
he's
nice.
not obviously the animated one, but he's a quite I like him. Spain, obviously. But I had a little look online. He's one of the rarer ones. He's about 40-50 quid. So
Really?
I'm quite happy with him. He's quite a big one, but he's not very good for the scale with Kenner. But I mean, if I put him at the back, you know,
It's huge.
with his arms up or something, might look quite good. So I got him. So I don't know if that's DC, well, obviously DC Comics. I can't remember the line that it's from, but yeah, got him. And then I'm also collecting, I think I said before when I was on, collecting Spider-Man animated series stuff. So I've got carded bits, but obviously that's the lizard one.
Mhm.
And that's the red, I don't know if you know, it's the red variant one
Oh,
on
nice.
there. But the card's opening. So, I mean, it's stapled there. So I don't know whether to open it, because I'm having them loose, you see. And
Open him up.
I'll open him then.
Yeah.
Yeah, open him.
but it's got a lot of like damage and stuff to open it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Open it
open
right
it.
now. Rip it. Rip it.
Yeah, if the blisters come in apart anyway, and you want it loose,
It's pretty much opened anyway, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah, it's done. It's done.
Yeah.
It's done.
There you go.
open it.
Oh, he's missed his tail. So his tail comes separate. This is the red chest variant, and then there's obviously the black one, which is the normal one.
So then maybe try and find the black one and keep that carded. So then at least you've got one on one.
Well, I've got it carded. It's I want them loose really, but this one I wasn't gonna open it, but you convinced me. But
Peer
it's,
pressure.
Yeah,
it's always,
pressure.
there's always this strange little vinyl coat. You know, Gambit's got one with the Toy Biz line as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, I could always take the coat off, put it on the black one, have them both standing next to each other. Maybe I'm not too sure, but yeah, that's that guy. So now I have a loose
It's
Toy
cool.
Biz lizard. Thank you very much, guys.
Cool.
I did want a carded one, but no, yeah, it's good.
But
I think that's what I've got.
it was a defect card. You said it was stapled.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
stapled at the bottom.
It was
I
already
think
open.
for a high grade collector like yourself, that's not acceptable. So it's better
is
to have
like-
a
this is
minty
like
fresh loose
Bishop.
one.
This is like X-Men Bishop all over again, Paul.
That was, yeah, it was. The other day I saw a picture. You posted up a picture of your collection to someone on one of the groups, and I could spy Bishop in the card next to what's his name, Random and
Strong.
Strong Guy. And I was like, he still hasn't opened him. He still hasn't opened him yet.
I sold the other non-open one. Yeah. So I've got.
I can't bring myself to open them.
Me neither. Not that one. No. No.
Unless they're damaged, that's a different kind of
if they're
story.
smushed, rip them out.
But yeah,
Does
I'm
anyone
quite happy with that
use-
guy. Now I've got him, so now I need a couple more to get my little Sinister Six kind of style thing going, and I need Kingpin. The thing is, I've had a lot of these before, and as we all have, we've sold them, and then kind of want them back. But yeah, that's my little what I picked up. I've got some graded stuff as well, but I've done a video where I predict the grade and then see if I get the grade correct 6 months later. And that was supposed to come out on Sunday, but because of my internet dropping, I can't upload it. So maybe next week. So
look forward to that. I'll be interested in that.
I've got a loose Kingpin that Aaron gave to me. Is that the same one, Aaron, do you think, that Paul would need?
Probably the chunky...
The chunky one.
Heavy.
Yeah.
I think that is the Spider-Man Kingpin.
Yeah. And then I will complete the circle and pass it to you because it's not on display here anymore. So it will go from Aaron to me to you.
Brilliant.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Does anyone know why they did a red-chested lizard anyway?
No.
Because it's not like he's ever in the show.
To sell two of them.
Yeah, I suppose. I just felt it's just an interesting colour to choose.
I mean, it's not even on the back. I mean,
no,
you've got black on the back.
Very odd.
It is very odd. It's one of those ones that
damage. It's 40. It's not very.
Yeah. The one thing that really I find gutting about this complete line, is there's no Daredevil, and I've been looking at other ones that kind of match in to make him go into the line, and they just don't look right. And I've made like a Phoenix before for not a Phoenix, a Jean Grey for X-Men. So I might make a Daredevil. Might try and do one. But yeah, that's the one I'm a bit gutted about. These doesn't exist. So, but oh well.
I had no idea. I thought they did that. I thought
They did the normal Toy Biz Daredevil, but he's like kind of stands up straight. He hasn't got the whole I can't remember the name of it, but the stance and so on. So it doesn't quite fit in the line. I mean, so I think there's another one a bit further on that's really articulated, but he's not. Again, he doesn't fit properly. So I'm gonna have to try and make one.
Get making.
Before we move on as well, that combat belt Batman is looking nice.
I've got a lot of people that wanted that. I felt really bad because I put it up. It was in the it was in the bundle of stuff. I said I'm taking it to the show, and then I looked at it. I thought I'm never getting this again. I'm never going to get it again. So it stayed, unfortunately.
It was one of those cases where I came up to you because I drove all the way to Nebworth, and I live 2 hours away from Nebworth, so I drove all the way there, thinking, "Oh yeah, he might have that." And even then, even though after all that, when you said, I just thought I'd keep it. I was like, you know what? That totally makes sense. And that was fine.
I think you came away with some good stuff anyway.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I made up for it.
Well, you got your vehicles, didn't you, from Paul?
Yeah, from Paul. I bought the Batmobile and the Batwing from the 89.
I got my Batmobile, the same one there. So I did a little opening video on, and that wing. I'm not regretting I sold it because I'm happy it went to a good collector. But it's one of those ones that if I get another one like that, I may keep it.
Oh man, I don't blame you.
But it's perfect, wasn't it? It's like never been touched. Everything.
That's why I was like, no regrets. I'm just gonna grab it. I've travelled all the way here. I need to get something, and I kept seeing those, and I was like, nah. And you gave me a good deal, so I was like, absolutely, I'll have one. So, yeah.
Brilliant. I appreciate it.
Nice.
Can I just finish off by
yes.
Or no, we can do something else. I don't have to show it. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
No, you can show it.
No, I don't have to. Have you got stuff?
I'm mindful of time and I want to see some. Ben, have you got art to show off?
I can show some stuff.
I'm mindful of
go
making sure. All right, I just want to do one thing though, because obviously, before we do that, because Brad's a legend.
Yeah.
And he sent me this for free. So this awesome bum bag.
I really like that.
It's amazing.
Pump it up. Pump up the jam.
It's so cool.
All I wanted in the 80s was a pair of Reebok pumps, the white ones with the orange pump. And when I was 22, I bought myself a pair of vintage ones on eBay. And let me tell you this, they are rubbish.
Yeah, the pump's not real, right?
It's real. It works. But it pumps the tongue up. Who wants a fat tongue? Unless you're Jamie Oliver.
But yeah, so Brad, absolutely buzzing you got that. And it does fit around my shoulder. So
Brilliant.
proper good about that. But I had to be very conservative with my toy hunting at the weekend because I had a fun night in A&E on Thursday, just gone.
Oh,
So yes,
No sympathy. Don't worry. He's fine.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
oh, okay.
I was I was very worried I might not be able to do the Comic-Con this weekend.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah, because I've done something. Basically, I've either
You got it caught in the zipper. You ever seen
I
something
got it
about
caught
Mary?
in the zipper and
I've seen
it
that.
was blood everywhere.
Was it something like Mary style?
Yeah, it was.
No, I'm joking.
But it's no, I've either ripped or strained my rotator cuff in my shoulder.
Oh, I've done that before. It's pain.
So, yeah,
Ridiculous. You can't. Yeah.
yeah. I think it's just strained because it's feeling like it's getting a little bit better. But yeah, I can't lift my shoulder above there. So it's gonna be fun on
Well, we're
Thursday.
there. We're there to help you.
No.
Oh,
So
I'm glad you said that because I'm not there Thursday, so you can help him unload.
I'm going to make John do it all.
If you're at an FCC and you want to rob Aaron, make sure you run to his left because he'll be like,
the hospital gave me some pretty good painkillers, so I've saved a couple of them for setup, just to help me get through it.
What, with the White Claw as well? Oh,
Yeah, you know, painkillers and alcohol are like it makes the painkiller even stronger, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've heard it's a really good mix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Get behind a vehicle as well at the same time. Mm.
Yeah. That.
I haven't driven to work in a week. Right. So yeah, so that it's gonna be fun trying to get to LFC tomorrow in the van, but I'll make it work.
so let me ask you guys. So is it so for you guys for LFCC? Is it tomorrow that you set up in preparation for Friday morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that sounds delicious. A whole day to sort yourself
It's
out.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I've got my 12 o'clock booking, and I have to leave by 8.
Mm.
And I'm going to set up, and I'm going to take my time. I'm going to make it all look fancy. I'm going to price up, and know that I don't have to rush, and it's not going to be in the nicest possible way. Someone like going through your boxes, like early birds.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Ben, do you? I know obviously Paul and Aaron will be bringing quantities of toys. Do you bring everything you need in like in a couple of suitcases or whatever? If it's flat.
So I'm still trying to work out what the best way is to how you do this.
It's tomorrow, mate. Just
I know. Well, that suitcase there is me. I've got to pack it. The reason I was late, and I said this to Aaron, is I was working on a deadline to get it done. It's just bad timing. So because of that, though, I haven't had the chance to basically do 3 days work in 4, and I now haven't packed anything. So
could you take everything you need flat pack, or have you got like stands and stuff you've got to take as well?
I have a display for a table, but yeah, it's all flat packed.
Okay.
It's just that it's getting to the point now where I have so much stuff that one suitcase isn't going to be enough anymore. So I'm almost thinking I should like drive down or something like that. But it's a bit harder for me because obviously I'm based in Norfolk, so I have to.
You don't pay parking for the 3 days.
Sorry?
I said you don't want to drive down and pay parking for the 3 days.
No, that's another reason why I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to really do that.
So you can leave your car on my drive and get the training, but it is it is not simple.
No.
Well, no, you'll be if you went and did that with Dan, you'll be getting on the same train as me.
Oh,
so
that would be great, but that would have to be for another time because obviously I've sorted out trains and stuff now.
Yeah.
So
are you staying down or are you going back?
Yeah, I'm staying at a friend's. I'm looking after his place. Basically, I'm cat and house sitting, sort of part time.
You said cat.
Bring the cat along.
Yeah.
Bring the cat along.
I can't bring the cat. Oh God, he'd kill me. But how's my cat? So like, well, they're just hanging out with me.
Best time at Comic-Con.
It's very funny because his cat is actually called Benji as well, which I always thought was very funny that he ended up calling his cat after his oldest friend. Is what I tell myself. But yeah, so I'm doing that part time. Cat sitting and house sitting as well. In exchange for a bed for the weekend.
Works out.
It worked out well, yeah. Instead of having to,
yeah. So that's what I'm doing.
So do you have any art to show off?
Yeah, I can show a bit off.
Yeah, I want to see some bits.
I won't show too much because I felt one, come and see me.
Yeah.
2, I also am aware this is a toy live stream, and
all right, it's all good.
Yeah, don't
Mate,
mind.
You know, I didn't want to just go too into it.
Mate,
But
we've had mask annuals, bum bags,
Yeah.
this
rubbish
T-shirt one,
baseball bats. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
this T-shirt I'm wearing is
But that's cool.
one of mine, and I'll have
You're
them.
looking swole as well. I like it.
Oh, thank you. It's not what you think. I'm just
It's like,
shaped
thank
the right
you. The T-shirt's too small. Thank you.
Exactly. I'm very conscious about my nipples. I've been like this. Like, yeah. Or at least can I make the camera low or something? But yeah, so you can get those T-shirts. Hang on, let me think. I've got. So I sell. So I'm doing like ink sketches on the day as well. So you can come up to my table, ask for a character, work out a price, and then within an hour I'll get it done for you. But I also sell original sketches while I'm there too. So I was just going to see if I've got any that might be toy related. Hang on, because it's anything, by the way. It's any character or whatever. But like, oh, here's one. There's a little Skeletor there. There you go.
Oh, hello.
Nice.
That's him. There you go. That we talked about. Oh, Batman.
Batman.
Obviously, I wasn't going to not draw Batman.
I like that.
You know, I love him. But yeah, so I just do them on the day. RoboCop. There's a RoboCop there. Hang on. There's a Chun-Li, but there's a RoboCop there as well.
Sweet.
Well, I like Chun-Li.
Yeah.
You Judge Dreads. I know you have.
Not in here, I don't think. No, I don't think. Oh, there's a Bucky O'Hare. We talked about him earlier. There you go.
Oh, good.
That's an
I
old
like that.
That was my other show off. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
And there you go. And a Lord's and a Z. There you go. A Z there.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
That's
Yeah.
good.
That kind of stuff. I also do sketch cards, which are a little bit cheaper, but I obviously can't draw as much. So there you go. There's some sketch cards there. So there's a
I like the Hellboy.
Hellboy. I'm trying to point it this way. Hellboy, Shredder next to him. There's a Dread. Dread down there.
Is he next to Tintin or is he next to Avenger?
Yeah, he's next to Tintin. You're like one of the first people to actually. I show it, and like people are like, I don't even know who that is. Tintin's hard because Hergé drew him in such a way.
Yeah.
So you're just like, I don't know. It's really difficult to get that right.
You almost need that saturated watercolor on him as well, like as in to make it super recognizable. But yeah, I love Tintin. Yeah.
Well, it's also the dots of the eyes. That's the thing. It's like as soon as you take those away, it's not Tintin, and that's why it's quite difficult. But there's all kinds of stuff. There's prints as well that I'll be having, like A4 prints. Hang on, let me have a look. Sorry, I thought I'd be more prepared.
No, you're fine.
There you go. There's my interpretation of Kate Bush in that outfit she wears. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Is she running up that hill at this point? Or
I don't actually know. I can't remember what the There's a photograph of her in that outfit.
Yeah.
Or a similar outfit. Obviously, I've changed it a lot. And
It is the video running up the hill.
But like, there's a picture of her wearing a bat outfit. She's got a tongue out, which is why I was like, yeah, I'll draw that sort of like in a weird way. But I don't know what it's from.
You should do a Kate Bush series. Do like her dressed up like a furry. Call it the Hounds of Love series.
Yeah, she had a lot of weird outfits. So
yeah,
idea.
Love Kate Bush.
They're gonna have this. So there's my little Inktober zine I did a while back now. It's due around 2018, but I've got a few left. And in that is every day in October I was redesigning public domain superheroes. So they're ones that just have been forgotten to time, and then just changing them up slightly. So redesigning them.
Now that is a comic book graphic novel that is waiting to be made. That the public domain superheroes that anyone can just get on board.
Yeah, right. I was thinking of at some point doing those designs again, but not like rushed because I've got to get them done in a day. But actually, like sitting down and doing. Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go. I knew it wasn't running up the hill, but I can't remember where it was from. I was thinking of doing like trading cards. You remember the 90s trading cards?
Yeah.
So like doing like a fake bio at the back and just trying to see if I can get it to that sort of card stock and everything, and maybe that gloss.
If you did
them as booster packs.
If you did that, go all in and do a set of top trumps. So you can.
That was another thing I was thinking about. Yeah, top trumps. I just I don't know, but you can't really do random top trumps, can you? That's a bit.
No, I guess not. At one point, we were toying with the idea of doing a set of printing a set of top trumps of all the toy traders we know.
Oh, that would be yes. That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Like the Toy Division top trump set, and it's like, yeah.
If you need an artist, let me know.
Yeah,
There you go,
yeah.
done, sorted, get it done. I want it done by Christmas. Hurry up.
Anyway, the other thing I was going to say.
How long till we get the Toy Division Pogs?
The Toy Division Pogs.
Yeah,
You can
that's a
couple
good
them
idea
up.
as well, Ben. You should get some Pogs.
Aaron's got some pog
my
makers if you want to buy them on a second-hand market. He bought a
I think I've
few.
already sold one of the Pog makers.
He did, yeah.
Yeah. Also in the zine, I was going to say, there's actually, just so if you're curious, a timeline, Inktober timeline of all the characters that I worked on. So like,
cool.
and illustrations of those characters, so you can see them originally. Some of the images are so bad, like as in terms of just quality. It's just like, it's ridiculous. But that was the best I could get, because these are characters like they probably lasted like 2 issues, because everyone back in, I don't know, let's see, one of these is from 1940. So
I was going to say, it's going to be Action Comic stuff, isn't it? Like,
it's them trying to make a Superman, releasing 1 issue, maybe 2, and then dying, and then the company goes under and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's just so weird. It's such a weird time. But they were just they were just churning them out, and they were just, some of them are absolutely terrible. Hang on, I'll find one. There's one called Nature Man, and I was like, what the hell is Nature Man? And he's just a guy in a cape and stuff, typical Superman kind of character.
So revamped in the 70s as the Nature Boy Ric Flair, but yeah.
I don't know what his power was. I couldn't even work it out, and the description I found online was just nothing. So in the end, I made him like a homeless dude who there you go. So he's like this homeless guy, and his power is he can talk to nature, like fauna and flora.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he can't control it, so he's just got all these trees screaming at him and shit. That's why he's so like.
So Crazy Hobo Man is in fact Superpower Nature Man.
Actually, superpowered individual. It's just that we all think he's just a crazy homeless man.
I get you.
So it's just stuff like that where I've literally the only thing that stays is the name, and then I can either change it up as much as I want or keep it as close to the original design as possible. But yeah, I've got a few of them left.
In the top trumps, the Nature Man's vehicle is a shopping cart, big old trolley.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. If you made it in a car game, you have that.
I made this asking us what stats will we have for the
in due time.
Grab and reach.
Oh well, then yeah. I mean,
it would,
grading, that grading skill, wouldn't you?
It would 100% get really personal, and it'd be like, who's the most pricey, worst collection?
Yeah.
Worst collection,
slowest pack down.
Yeah.
Our Empire Toys 118 slowest pack down.
20.
What do you have?
Mine would be as well. What's it? Slowest reply rate on messages.
Yes, slowest reply. But you'd have a high score in deepest rummage.
Yeah.
Goes deep.
Lowest low ball would be one. I think.
Yeah.
That's you. Yeah. Grabbing and lowballing.
The thing is, if you wanted to do a pack, I'd love to do a pack, but you need to get a load of people involved and a load of people that are like cool.
Yeah.
With, like, do you know what I mean?
Agreed.
Having the mic taken out, because you don't want to put someone.
Cool. Yeah, you don't want anyone getting offended, but it will be. You can have some fun with it.
Yeah. Right. Tats and Toys. Special power having 76 Boulder Hills.
Yeah.
That is a special power, though.
Yeah.
Set up time all day.
Set up time is just an infinite loop. He's either setting up or packing down. No one can tell.
But his pack down is incredibly quick.
Well, it's because he's still setting up, so it just keeps.
Or you could have like Boulder Dash. Would you have like sorry, not Boulder Dash, but like the Boulder set? Would you have like that as just a stat, and then the number?
Yeah, that's the thing. If you did,
everyone would be 0 except for this one guy. It's like 6.
Yeah, you'd have to have like uniform.
Paul's got a couple of Boulder Hills, hasn't he?
Paul
Not anymore. I sold them all. I only got one.
Oh, you managed to? Okay.
Some weird weekend, I sold all my fire stations, all my Boulder Hills, and all my terrible sewers except for one. Wow. So just in one weekend, weird weekend. I run out of boxes to pack them up. But
I mean, don't say it's weird. Say it's a great weekend, because at least
it was a good weekend.
They're so big and bulky.
So I have one last thing in the show. Just one last thing. because I got these printed, so I was pretty happy with these. So I've got these card tokens that I've just recently sorted out, so you can have stuff like a goblin.
I like him.
Post on this.
Cool.
Yeah, I recently just posted about it, and I'll show you the wolf, and then I'm probably not going to show you any more. But there you go. So like these.
That's cool. Andy, you'll be all over that goblin.
So what? I'll talk to you on Friday or Saturday. But yeah,
So they're card tokens for a certain trading card game that you can play and use them for. But I'm not part of Wizards of the Coast, so I can't
Okay.
I can't
so you
suggest that you play it, but you could if you wanted to.
All right. So
Yeah,
Get-
but stop by and see Ben, and he'll explain all in a bit less cryptic detail.
Yeah, come see me. Come see me, either for commissions or prints or drawings or whatever, or just say hi. That's nice because that'll pass the time. Because I know I'm on my own for at least 2 of the days. So
16 hours.
yeah,
Whoa.
I'd love the company.
There'll be
that's
other
cool.
people up there, right? Surely you're not just going to be up there on your own.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
send
no,
my friend John up to meet you.
I've got a few. There's a few people that I know that are at the Artist Alley.
Right,
I'll be
okay.
there. But like, if I'm not sitting next to them, it's a bit, can't really leave my table. So
Get cracking on the Toy Division top trumps, mate. We got arm reach, we got rummage depth, we got all sorts of stats going on.
I'll put it on my list.
Hat wearing.
Hat wearing.
Hat wearing,
Yeah,
that's
that's
true.
minor skills for hat wearing.
Yeah. Oh.
This was my secret Santa present from Sam from Bugsy's Toy Box.
Oh yeah.
nice.
Not very
I
secret.
got my name printed on mine. I was quite happy with that.
Look at that.
Nice.
Love it. There you go. That could be one for it, like Instagram name, like your actual title, like name for your thing. Like, is that a good score?
Yeah, I guess Instagram name memorability, like
Yeah.
Memorability.
yeah, because mine apparently is terrible because
Yours is
everyone says
Yours is
plastic
a good
cat.
one. I don't get why people.
Yeah.
Don't get it.
Right, we've hit the hour and a half mark, so we're gonna have to look to call it an evening. But thank you very much for hanging out with us. Thank you, Ben and Paul, for joining us, and for Dan
Pleasure.
for stepping in. And come see us at LFCC if you're coming. And I know it's expensive to get into, but if you do find yourself, not too sure what to do this weekend, think about it. Come down, have a laugh. It is a fun day out. Looking around, you've got all the cosplays. You'll have Ben and all those people up in Artist Alley. You'll have like me and Paul and Andy will be down selling in the main foyer area.
Get yourself Chuck Norris or Dolph Lundgren's autograph.
Yeah. What's it? A Machete. What's his name?
Danny
Yeah,
Trejo.
that trio.
Yeah, he's there
Yeah.
as well, isn't he? And there's some cool names there.
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah.
Oh, wow. There you
Hello.
go.
Didn't know that happened.
I didn't know it did that.
Look at
But
that.
it does now.
See?
Amazing.
With toys, you never know what they're going to do.
Yeah, to open them.
Exactly.
And I think someone put in this post as well. Coventry Toy Fair is on this Sunday, I'm assuming. So check that out. Barry Potter Toy Fairs. And happy toy hunting this weekend. Post everything you find on Toy Division. And we'll be back again next week. Let you know what we got up to at Comic-Con, I guess.
Yeah.
Andy, you can shout out next week. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
interesting.
Oh, look at that.
Why is it called Crapocide?
We'll talk about it next week. But
Talk
pretend
about
you
it.
bought it at LFCC. It'll be perfect.
It's
Guys,
too late.
Thank
Too
you
late.
very much. And we will see you